afternoon. This is April. I am coming to you today to share with you my February Haolam box. Just as a quick reminder, you can get the box that ships anywhere pretty much for, I don't know if they have any exclusions to the locations that they would send it to, but the price includes shipping, and they do ship outside of the United States, but again, I'm not sure what all that includes. But it's $100 and it includes the shipping. You can get the subscriptions on a more sporadic basis if you don't want to have them every single month. I explained that in a previous Haolam video that I had. I will have a link in the description box or in the comments. It's going to be in one of those places for a Haolam link to where you can go and subscribe or get some more information if you want to. So today I'm reviewing the February box. Before I start, I'm going to read. Today I'm reading out of, I do a Bible verse or a little set of verses for each video that I do. I keep it because all of this is about God and about Israel, so I like to keep it biblically based. It is coming out of Lamentations 3, and it starts at verse 22, and we will be ending at 24. So, the faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance. Therefore, I will hope in him. So basically what that is saying, how I like to remember it is it's one of my favorite verses, especially in the Old Testament, because it just testifies that, no matter what kind of day that we're having, no matter how we're feeling, his mercies, he is so patient and kind, and his mercies do begin afresh every single morning. His love for us, it doesn't matter what we do. We know that we can find mercy and kindness in him every single day, and those come anew. So sometimes we're harder on ourselves. And so I do like to remember that. Just really quickly, I just wanted to tell you the gospel because I do like to share that. It's also going to be in the comment section. It is found, our gospel is found in 1 Corinthians, and basically what it states, just in a nutshell, it states that Jesus Christ came in the flesh. He was the Son of the Most High God, but he came down as God in the flesh to be crucified for our sins. He died on a cross. He was buried. He rose again after 3 days in fulfillment with what the scriptures say, and he is now seated at the right hand of the Father in heaven. And the scriptures also say there is no other way to come to the Father except through Jesus Christ. That is supported by the scriptures. And I hear it all the time, people trying to find different ways and methods of coming to God, but simply put, there is no other way. Jesus Christ is the only way. He is the way, the truth, and the life. This is coming out of what the biblical scriptures say. He is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me, meaning you have to come through Jesus. So those will be in the comment section if you want to review the ABCs of salvation. If you ever have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. So I am going to be reviewing our February box here. As I said before, Haolam always has a general theme that it does in here. For February, you get a newsletter, and this has just some news happening over in Israel. It has some stories behind the people that make the products and the products themselves, and then it has recipes at the end. Just things like that where you'll be able to use that to tie your whole box together. Today we've got another welcome to the joy, or welcome to the gift of Simcha, meaning joy. Welcome to the gift of joy. So today's box is about joy. This is a great mitzvah commandment to be always in simcha, joy. Okay? So we invite you to revel in the Star of David work of art. Please note the attached translation of the verses of blessing that appear in the piece. Also attached is a special edition of the book of Esther, the scroll read on the festival of Purim. Now I'll have to look into that particular festival. I have heard of it. I just don't know enough I don't like to speak on stuff that I don't know. So I will read into that. But the first thing that we have here is, okay, it looks like Mount Hermon. And I'm really liking some of these individual boxes they've been doing on here. I'm trying to find the one that's not the Hebrew side. Okay, here we go. So this says that it is snow-covered milk chocolate cones. It is milk caramel filled, handmade from the finest quality ingredients using a time-honored South American family recipe. So this is from the chocolatier Di Carina. Okay, that's really cool. So let's open that just to see if we can see what they look like necessarily. I don't know if you can or not. Okay, so they're in like a little package like this. Oh, neato. Okay, look. So they really are chocolate cones and they're caramel filled. So I'm going to love trying these. They've been given a lot of good food lately. So I'm really excited to try that. Okay, there's that. The next item, okay, it looks like chocolate granola from the Golan Heights. Okay, this is from Mandel Granola, and he is committed to producing the most delicious natural granola in the land of Israel. Okay, they are located in the pastoral portion of the Golan Heights in northern Israel. And let's see, and they use a blend of traditional and modern production methods. They have a warm, rich flavor to their granola. So this is what we have. We have granola. So it's a chocolate, what did it say? A chocolate granola. And enjoy that as well. We're having some really good food coming out. Okay. The next item is okay, good. This looks like a tea. This is a stress release with passion flowers and carob. Okay. It is from Adanim. It brings nature into your cup of tea. The herbal teas come directly from the grower to our tea box. Okay, they have natural pest controls and organic compost, and that's how they grow their tea in the soil. I don't see where this tea company, it's in Israel, but I don't know where it is. But we have some tea, so that's good. I like the stress relief tea. I have some lavender stress relief tea. It works really well. Okay, Adva Soaps. I have tried the Adva Soaps. They have a really nice smell to them, and they feel really good. They're very potent smelling too. They smell really nice. Adva, this one is a Dead Sea Lavender. A perfect soap for tranquility, calm, and happiness. It smells really good. Okay, so that's that. And this is what their soaps look like. I did get, the last time I got an Adva soap, I got a natural handmade soap tray from Israel as well when I got my first ones. So that's nice. I still have that one too. All right, the next items, there's two items, and they're coming from Alma Soap. This is a gentle face peel. Okay. So we've got this, and I always love their packaging. Their packaging is so nice. This is a gentle face peel for all skin types. It unclogs the pores and removes dead skin cells and helps boost the collagen production to promote smoother skin with a glowing look. It says you can use it 1 to 3 times a week. So we got that. We also have a Dead Sea Mud Face Mask. All natural, purifying, and refreshing mud mask. So we got both of those items. and those are from Adva Soap. And I've used some of their stuff. Their hand cream was really nice. Smelled wonderful. So I'm interested to try those too. Our next item is, it looks like they've got this. This is the book of Esther that they were talking about. So the interesting thing is that every time you get something, I really like this. I've got one for the book of Psalms, as well as the book of Ruth. And this one is the book of Esther for the Feast of Purim. And this part is in English, so that way that you can read it in English. But then if you flip it over, it's in Hebrew. So I like that. That's really cool. Even though I can't read it, I just think it's nice that they do both. Okay, so we got that. Our next item is Star of David wall art. I've been getting a lot of some really cool wall art. The one that I did in my January box, the one that was the Lion of Judah, what it ended up being, I didn't notice that there was a little tea candle in it, and when you pulled out on the lion, it created a stand where you put the little tea light, and then once you lit that up, it was backlit through that, so the light came out of the lion. It was very beautiful. So that was basically a candle stand. This is this has references for the verses of blessing and grace in the Star of David wall art. I will go through and I'll look at that later, but this must be something that you can hang up on your wall. This is very pretty, Star of David wall art. And there is some writing in Hebrew on this. I'm sure it'll explain it better in the paper, but I think that's really pretty. I think I'll be putting that in my office because that matches a lot of the colors that I have in there. So that'll be very pretty. Let's see. And the last item that we have, okay, so I got some cherry liqueur last time. Okay, this is interesting. This is date honey. Date honey with orange zest. Okay, did you get that, Dom? Dominic's helping me, doing a great job with the editing and everything. Okay, let's see here. It has a zing of citrusy tartness. The natural date honey and orange blend is a true Mediterranean delight. It's perfect for cooking and baking. Okay, so I don't know. I have to kind of read more about some of this stuff, how it's made, because I'm not an expert on this, but you know, it tells you how to, it says it's rich in antioxidants, fiber, and potassium, made from 100% homegrown dates and Israeli oranges. It's sweet and full-bodied with a zing of citrusy tartness. No additives or preservatives. And is the ideal healthy sugar alternative. They say you can use it in cooking, grilling, roasting, barbecuing, and fresh salads. And you can spread on toast and sandwiches, drizzle over breakfast and desserts, and add to smoothies. Dominic, we may need to use this. We can add this instead of honey to our smoothies, instead of orange juice. And then we can add it to hot drinks as well. So you can probably use this with tea too. It gives you some directions to make brownies with it. And you can also make this chicken spinach pomegranate salad and sticky wings. I never thought of that one. Pretty cool. Okay, and it also tells you how to use, what's interesting, this is nice, you can actually use the granola plus this. So you can use this in the granola too. And then you can also make roasted vegetables with that. So now that I know a little bit of a better idea of what you could use for that, that's really neat. So we'll definitely have to try that. So we got another really good box today. Got some tea, some things to eat, good facial creams, soaps, got some wall decorations, and granola. So we did wonderful, and I will be back in March to give you a preview of the March box. And may the Lord bless you and keep you, and make his face to shine upon you and give you his shalom, which is his peace. And you guys have an awesome rest of your month, and I will see you again in March. Thank you.
to your